Wow, honestly, I really don't know how to feel. Everything just feels so surreal right now. Hey friends, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is John and I'm a full-time engineer and part-time creator. I live in the United States with my wife and my little girl, Katelyn. For the past 20 years, I have been living in the United States. I would be what the system classified as an alien. However, all that's changed this past week. A little bit of history for all of you that do not know, and I feel like I've talked about this a lot, so I won't talk about it too much. I came to the United States when I was 13 years old. I have lived here, gone to school here, got married, have a baby. I was a student. I got a working visa. I was a permanent resident, and now officially shed off those paperwork and became a United States citizen. All of that changed this past Monday when I took my citizenship test and passed it and became an American citizen. Got sworn in this past week. One very important part of that whole process though is being able to have Margaret and Katelyn. They were outside waiting when I went in to take my test, and then when I came back to get sworn in, they were able to watch me getting sworn in as an American citizen from outside. Due to COVID restrictions, they weren't allowed inside like they used to be, but it still was very special. I got my certificate of naturalization right here, so it's all official. Alien no more. The journey to become a United States citizen was not easy. I could not have done it without the friends and family who supported me, who prayed for me, and who walked with me along every journey of the way. So if you were a part of that, and for you guys on YouTube, you guys were a part of that, thank you so much for being there. So funny story, I kind of mentioned this over the last few videos, so I won't, stay on it too much. But when I first applied for my green card in October of 2019, I was told that it was for 2 years, then I had to renew it again. So in July of 2021, I renewed it. Well, at that point, as soon as I renewed it, a week or so later, I received a letter from the immigration services saying, hey, your process will take 18 months and here's your extension, and we'll get back to you between now and then. Then not even a week later, I received another letter that said, hey, your wait time is now 24 months. Then, just this past week, 2 days ago, I received a letter from the immigration services that say, hey, the wait time is now 48 months and we'll get back to you before then. 48 months, that is a long time. I'm just gonna say that. But I'm thankful that I don't have to wait for that anymore. No more of these green letters that extends deadline. No more of these green letters that say how long we gotta wait for. None of that. All that is over with. Actually, when I went in to get sworn in as an American citizen, they took my green card, so I don't even have it anymore. So for that, I'm grateful. I figured that you guys would ask me a little bit about the test. How was the test? Was it hard? It was not hard, but if you study, if you're truthful, everything should be pretty simple. They asked me 10 questions. I had to get 6 right about the history of America. They asked me to read a sentence for them to make sure I can read. They asked me to write a sentence to make sure I can write. And they asked me a bunch of questions from my immigration form to make sure I am who I say I am and that I'm truthful. They also want to make sure that they read and write to make sure that when I am here, when they let me come here or they let me stay here, that I could take care of myself and do things that are necessary that requires reading and writing. So after 20 years, it's finally here. I just can't even believe that. Like, it's still surreal in my mind to say that I'm an American citizen. 20 years. Oh, that's how long it took Tom Brady to become the GOAT. 20 years to win 7 Super Bowls. That's how long it took. It certainly has not been an easy road, but let me tell you what, there's no more of you're not qualified for this job because you're not an American citizen. There's no more restrictions on travel. I can travel to Vietnam, I can travel to Canada, I can travel to Mexico, I can go on a cruise, anywhere I want to go. No more restrictions. There's no more renewing my license every 18 months, every 24 months, every 3 years based on my I-20. In the past, I would have to renew my license every time my paperwork for school or whatever expires, which makes sense, right? If I'm only here for 3 years, they only give me a 3-year license. Well, every time I want to renew my license, I can't go out to the courthouse like, you know, an American citizen. I have to go to the DMV, which then there's wait time, takes up half the afternoon, blah, blah, blah. No more, none of that. I could go and get my official license, get the FN. On my license, there's an FN on there, and that stands for foreign national. So if I were to get stopped by police, they would know. No more of that. Go get that removed, and my license would last for 5 or 10 years, whichever one it is. And if I were to need to renew my license, I could do it at the courthouse. Just go online and do it. Simplifies the process. I think when this comes in, it's really gonna seal the deal, which is getting my US passport. To think to be able to hold one of those, that is just crazy. Thing right here has been my life for the last 20 years. Every time I want to do something, go somewhere, change jobs, I have to have my passports. That's Vietnamese passport. I have to have all these green paperwork that say, hey, I'm official, I'm here legally. Every time I did anything, needed that. Want to go change my driver license? Need that. Want to go and buy a house? Need that. All gone, all gone. But all that changed when I took the oath this past Monday. It's still pretty surreal to me. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know when it's gonna officially hit me. When I get to trade one of these in for one of these, this is Margaret's passport, or what, I just don't know. But it's pretty exciting. It's all so surreal. It's all still haven't hit me yet, but it's unbelievable. You know, the last 20 years, I have been in somebody's country, been in somebody's land, following their customs, technically living in someone else's home. But now this is my home. I can call this home. It is my home. So that is just so exciting. So I'm thankful overall, thankful for my parents, my friends, my family who had supported me all throughout these years. Whether they walk with me, whether they supported me, encouraged me, prayed for me. I'm so thankful for that, and I can't believe that it's here. But anyway, so that's the update. That's the last and latest update on my immigration journey. I hope that's it. I hope there's no more. But now I can put that flag on my desk and it's all official. I can't even believe it. There's still a few more things to do before we officially become official. I have to go get my social security changeover, have to get my license updated, and have to get my passport. But after that, we're done. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, I'm glad you're here. If you've been here before, thank you so much. If you have been along the journey, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, your encouragement. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll get back to you if I can. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.